So walking to the, and there's someone left. A little bit of dripping here, but nothing major. So this is the 2-bedroom loft that I'll show right here. This already looks quite a bit more airy, and as you're there you go. As you're like more elevated, you get also a view. And of course, this is picture perfect because we're looking at Newport Beach right here. So this is, well, there's the ocean, and then this in front of you, actually way there is Balboa Island, and then this is the extension of the peninsula. Actually, what is in front of you, the other side of the water, is Balboa Island, and then over there is the peninsula. And you probably hear the plane fly by. It's still kind of cloudy here. This is the morning layer, marine layer, that's typically happening in May and June. We'll call it May gray and June gloom. And then as we're heading for July, this will probably, typically this is burning off. One thing that might be hard, because it's this patio here and there's no upstairs patio, as this is just, it's a loft, but it doesn't have a patio upstairs. So that means you might have quite a bit of daylight shining on your screen. The other hand, say you plant your workspace here, which is normally your dining table, that might work. This might be a little different in terms of finishing or finishes, as well, any of the apartments that you may go for. But if you get a loft, well, the loft is typically on the top floor. So going further inside, this is definitely a larger floor plan. I think the other one, the 803, was, well, fairly small. That might be less, that's probably less than 1,000 square feet. This is definitely larger. This is like at least 1,200, 1,260 or something like that. So your kitchen is larger, not by much, but at least, you don't bump into each other when you do like food prep. In terms of food prep, not a crazy amount of counter space. But if you want to use your little bar here, you can do that too. So it means there's ways to work it. They filled in this box. This used to be all like fluorescent lights, so they put like some can lights in here, and they're like new LEDs. So they keep things updated constantly. Then going into your living space. If you have an upstairs unit or like top unit, you get this gas fireplace, and also this has been updated, because normally you would see the little chain or curtain, or like these foldable windows, and then over here is your kind of like your lock. So that means you get a key and then you turn it on off. So it's a little bit old school. And here's a little nook that could also be used as an office space. At least you get your view, and this view, I wouldn't mind that. So it's pretty cool. Then I'll show you the loft piece first. So it means you're going upstairs, and of course these vaulted ceilings add a lot of headspace, airspace, a lot of just good energy in here. The loft itself, yes, they kind of filled it in a maybe not so practical way, but it's cute. So it means you can just use it as a hangout or just be away from everything. Kind of like a little cove here, away from your main living space. And then up here, this is carpet, so they'll just keep it here in order to keep the noise low. Say you go upstairs and downstairs. So it's still hard surface floors for living, dining, hallway, all these spaces, and then anything that may be a bedroom or related to a bedroom, or like anything like, you know, more recreational space, that is carpet. So your guest bath, it looks very much and it feels very much like, you know, the other one. So you have your generic, you know, counter, white vanities, top shower, and again this is proper tile and a cast iron tub. Actually, is this cast iron? Yeah, it sounds like it. So toilet, vanity. Then before I go into the bedrooms, this is your heater. So it means, yeah, you get heat. It's the same idea as the other one. So that means, and also here you can see it's just either off or heat. And then the fan you either turn off or on. So that is, yeah, basically what happens here, but you're really close to the coast. So a friend of mine lived here. He came originally from Atlanta, and well, when he talked to me, and it's a while back, but he said, well, I don't miss my AC. So guest bedroom, well, again, vaulted ceilings, which is helping quite a bit. This one is a little larger than the other guest bed in 803 because it fits a proper bed, and then you can still walk between your bed and your dresser. Cabinet space or closet space, so you know, a shelf and floor and a rod. So that is the same feel, and then your master is, well, also significantly larger, and also your closet space is significantly larger. So this makes, well, probably quite a difference. High ceiling here. It's just, well, a high ceiling. This is probably more like, well, what would it be, like 15, 16 feet high, which is nice. And then here is your bathroom. So instead of one sink, you have two. And this is the same as the other one. So it's basically your shower, and it's a proper shower again, and then your toilet. So that's basically how it goes here with the 2-bedroom loft. It's definitely spacier. And then over here, of course, before I forget, and I didn't put in a whole door in it. It's just like a foldable, and your dryer and washer. So that is the 2-bed loft model. And then here is, well, this is a cavernous hall closet, and this is a proper hall closet because there's enough space for it, so that you can push your luggage here. And that's for the 2-bedroom loft.